Good afternoon, Hazel. Very good to see you. Thank you for being willing to be interviewed. First of all, Hazel, tell us a bit about yourself, your family, and what you do at the cabin.
Right. Well, I was a teacher for 36 years and really enjoyed working with children, which is partly why I found working at the cabin so rewarding to, come to see the children again. I'm a grandma. I've got 4 grandchildren, 2 of whom live quite close and nearby and come to the cabin. The other 2, sadly, are a bit further away, but they're always interested to hear what we're getting up to, so that's good. And I've lived in Seaford now for 8 years, I really love living in Seaford. It's a great place to live. So, yes, and I was very fortunate to be able to come and help out at the cabin.
Lovely. Yeah, we do really value you. But just going back a bit, Hazel, we ran an Alpha course at the cabin at the end of last year. And an Alpha course is helping us to find out more about the Christian faith and what it means to be a Christian. And you came along. What did you learn and what did you discover while you were on the Alpha course? I know it a lot, but
yes, it was very fulfilling. I had done an Alpha course many years ago, but this was very different and was very relevant to me. I think I enjoy meeting people and hearing other people's experiences, and it was so good there because you could discuss things without pressure or judgment. You were free to sort of be able to talk, and it was very thought-provoking. So I would go home after a meeting and there'd be plenty to think about and sort of look into sort of how you could be. I realised really, I think that I'd lapsed in my commitment to my faith, and I felt quite alone when I sort of moved here, and then my dad died, so it was all different things like that. And I think the Alpha course helped me to realise that you can ask for help. I just thought because I lapsed and neglected God, that he would probably not want to know me. So it was so lovely. I found that course really helped me to realise that God isn't a judger. He doesn't ever judge you. He doesn't make you feel guilty, or, and he's ready to forgive and listen to what your needs are. And that's what I found. The Alpha course really opened that up to me. So that was very good.
So you hadn't been to church, Hazel, for quite a number of years?
I'd been to church, yes, right. And I enjoy the services, but not regularly as a Christian. I always enjoy going to churches to visit them, but I hadn't sort of got into a regular, which I used to do always when I was younger. I came from a family that we used to go to church on Sundays, and it was part of, the routine of life. But then, things happen. Yeah,
oh, that's great. So towards the end of the Alpha course, you made a very new and fresh commitment to Jesus Christ. And tell us what that was like at that time. There's a sort of a sense of coming home, or
I can only say, to me personally, it was a relief and a release, I suppose, in a sense, that I could then realise I could ask for help. And although, I never wanted to ask for help from God before, because I felt I shouldn't ask for help because I, neglected him. I didn't think about him not neglecting me, but I thought he probably wouldn't want to be too interested in me because I had neglected him. And so from that angle, I felt after the course, I thought, well, I can always ask for help, and I will know that he's there to listen to me and help me whenever, you know, I need help. And no matter what it is, whatever, you know, because I think I'd become, as I said, in my, you know, so involved in things that were happening to me that I hadn't thought about the outside bit, and that there is somebody there that will help you. I just felt very alone and unable to, But it was so reassuring to know that, I think. So I'm sort of happily moving on now, feeling secure and happy in myself. Yeah, supported, I suppose.
So since that time of asking Jesus to come into your life, what do you think was maybe some of the things that have changed since? I remember there was something that you felt relieved from, and I'll let you say it if you'd like to share that. And what are the differences that actually knowing Jesus in that personal relationship has made to you in the 6-9 months or whatever we are since?
Well, I just think that I don't feel I'm doing things on my own now, or if something occurs, I haven't got to face it on my own. There's always somebody there, I feel, by my side to help me and, you know, guide me on the way. So I think that's such a lovely thing to have back in your life. And I used to have that when I was younger, without a doubt. But, you know, as I say, things that happened, I just moved further and further away, felt I couldn't ask for help. And, but now I feel quite happy. Yes,
So how do you look to the future in terms of your new faith? There was a sense of forgiveness, I think, that you were sharing at one point. I'm not asking you to go into all that, but was that?
No, that was my biggest thing, I think. Yes, I did feel that was my biggest thing. Was I felt I needed to be forgiven.
Yeah. And
it was something that happened. I felt like Peter felt when the cock crowed 3 times, if you know what I mean. I sort of felt like that, and it played on my mind for, well, obviously for quite a few years, and it was lovely to know, and I felt that I was told that there was not a problem with that anymore. That was fine, and I had been forgiven. As you know, God does forgive us, and so I'm very happy now.
Good. One last question, Hazel. What would you say, looking back in that time, the difference, the one big difference that it has made to your life, or couple, you know, the big differences that it's made to your outlook?
Well, I think the biggest difference to me is I now know I'm not on my own.
Yeah.
I'm not walking on my own into the unknown future. I mean, the future is unknown, but I've got somebody by my side that when things perhaps get difficult, I've got somebody now that I know will listen to me and help me, and will, you know, share things with me. So that's how I feel, really. Yeah.
Great.
And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to relearn those things, you know.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. And you're a very valued member of the team, and we appreciate all you do.
Well, I so enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we've got an interesting future ahead at the cabin and the community.
Yes, so, it's so lovely to know it's expanding, and you know, all the different areas that hopefully we can help out in. Yeah, and I can hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
well,
Hazel,
thank you
for sharing your faith journey and your story. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you soon. Yes.